Good morning, first graders. When you arrive this morning, just like every morning, you're going to be getting one of your papers and you're going to be writing your handwriting, your alphabet, in your best handwriting, your lowercase alphabet, just like every morning. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do something a little different. You're going to be working on your sound book. Your sound book is stored right here by the smart board in this bin. So you're going to get your sound book out. I'm going to pretend that I'm Alice this morning. I'm going to get my sound book and I'm going to find these pages. So if you'll notice, this page has a page number 9 at the bottom, and this page has a page number 10. So those are the pages that I'm going to be working on this morning. And you'll notice that this says no, this says no, this says no, this says no, and this says no. So you're only going to be working on the sections that are marked. And this is the A consonant E section, and it says A consonant E right here. And this is the E consonant E section, and it says E consonant E right here. Now when you open your sound book, and let me find that page in Alice's sound book, it is going to be a blue page. So I'm flipping through the yellow pages until I get to the blue pages. And let's see what this blue page is. This page is number 9. And you'll notice that it looks almost the same except that it's blue and it doesn't have any words filled in. So my job is to write the words in this box only. How am I going to know what words to write? First of all, there are some ideas right here that I can read to think of, or I can think of my own ideas. Now here's something very important. You're going to need to get a Post-it like you did before. So this bin has Post-its in them, and you're going to need one Post-it for page number 9. I'm going to put right here so I'm ready to write on it. And then you're going to need one Post-it for page number 10. So I'm getting 2 yellow Post-its and I'm going to put them on page number 9, and then I'm going to turn to page number 10 where it has page number 10 and it has my EE there, my mommy E. So I'm going to put my Post-its right here, and I'm only writing on the Post-its. I'm not writing on my sound book yet. So I'm going to need to put my 2 Post-its in, and then I'm going to need to get a pencil, and I'm going to think of words that have an A consonant E and an E consonant E. So let me get a pencil. Alice would be in this table right here, this thing right here. And then if I want to, I can go back up to the board and I can read some of the ideas that are up here. Safe, make, name, tail, tape, main, shame. And then I wrote make, take, lake, game, face, dare. Those are some ideas, but you might have your own ideas. So you're going to go to your seat, you're going to have your 2 Post-its, you're going to have your pencil, and you're going to find page number 9 and page number 10. Now I'm going to think of ideas of what to write, and I'm only writing on my Post-it. I am not going to write on my sound book until Mrs. Miller checks my Post-it. So I'm going to start with A consonant E, and let me think of some words. Well, I remember the word game was up there, so I'm going to write game on my Post-it. Then I remember the word take. What are some other words I know that have an A consonant E? Lake, face. Oh, I forget some other words. Oh no. Let me go back up and read the words again to see if that gives me any ideas. Let's see here. Oh, dare, that's a good one. Tape, oh, I know that one. Name, do I have name? If I want to talk to my friends, I can talk to them about what words to write only. I don't have the word name, but that's a good one for me to know because I see it on my papers a lot. Name, I remember dare. So I'm writing all the words I can think of right here on my Post-it. Then after I wrote at least 6 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I'm going to go to the next page, and this one is the E consonant E. Remember, these boxes are no, no, no. I'm only doing E consonant E. And again, I'm only writing on my Post-it. I'm not writing on the page itself. Just like on this page, I only wrote on the Post-it. Now I'm again only going to go on the Post-it. Well, I remember the word, word here has E consonant E, and I think where does also. Does where looks like it does, but oh wait, where. I don't hear an E sound, so I'm not gonna write that one on my Post-it because that doesn't have the long E sound. Where is not right, so here, ease, theme, let me think of the word meat. Let me write the word meat on here. Meat, I remember Eve was on here too. And then the word Steve, the name Steve. There. Now I think I've thought of all of the ones that I can. Oh wait, I can think of one more. Rage. To be really, really angry is to have rage. I'm going to write that one on here. Can I think of any more? I could ask a friend if they can think of any. They all need to have the A consonant E vowel pattern. You can see A consonant E, A consonant E. These all have the mommy E. That's why I'm writing these words, because we're looking for words with the mommy E for this box. Now, after I finish, I'm going to take my sound book over to Mrs. Miller, and I'm going to say, Mrs. Miller, can you check my words? And Mrs. Miller will quickly look through your words. Oh, yep, those all look good. And then she'll quickly look through your other words. You need to do both pages before you bring it up to Mrs. Miller. And she'll quickly look and she'll say, uh-oh, the word meat is actually spelled like this. So this is not good for your sound book with the E consonant E because that's not spelled like an adult. And we want you to help learn, we want to help you learn the words that are spelled like an adult with an E consonant E. So I would say, okay, these are good to write. So I would go back to my table seat and I would write these words right on the line. When I wrote game on my Post-it, if Mrs. Miller checked it, I would then write game right in my sound book. But I cannot write it in my sound book until Mrs. Miller checks it. So make sure you're doing exactly what you need to do of just writing on your Post-its first and then getting Mrs. Miller to check it. Because otherwise, if you write the wrong words in your sound book, it's going to be hard for you to learn the correct way to spell them.